Trauma does not live only in the mind. It lives in the body, in the flesh, in the tissue, and in your gut. It is in the blood, in the breath that moves within you, but never quite reaches there. The gut has its own nervous system. It responds to fear, to stress, to threat. Just like the brain, it registers danger. It processes pain, and it reacts. It tightens, it shuts down, and it holds everything you were never safe enough to feel. Fear, grief, shame. It all goes into the body and settles there, waiting for the moment you are finally ready to feel it. Years of living in survival mode flood the body with stress hormones. The shoulders brace, and the gut holds all that is never natural to carry. And over time, the hormones begin to shift, and the body starts to change, quietly signaling that something has been off balance for a long time. The body is not malfunctioning. It is telling the truth the only way it knows how. This is me speaking from experience. I have always been thin, tall, flat stomach. The weightiest I ever got was to the size of 9'10", and I thought that was the perfect size for me. But I have always lived in survival mode. So everything was trapped. And eventually it caught up to me. And I started expanding in areas unfamiliar to a body that I have always had that was slim. My gut grew to the size of a 6-month-old pregnant lady. My butt, which was always a healthy butt, expanded in ways that I wish it didn't. Everything that I knew of myself, body-wise, was gone. And that trauma that I had been holding for over 40 years started to show. When the mask finally comes off, what had been stored in the gut starts surfacing. All that performance, all that energy spent managing how you appear in the world, all that effort to show that all is well, it all comes up and it starts showing, brutal and honest. Studies show that trauma is not the event itself. It is the incomplete response to the event. The body wants to move, to shake, to release, and it cannot because it's holding all that trauma. And it holds it and holds it until you face that trauma. Research also shows that traumatic memory has no timestamp. The body does not know that trauma was the past. It holds it as if it's happening right now. And the gut bracing in this moment may be answering something from decades ago. Which was what was happening to me. There's a part of you that watches, that scans, that asks, am I there yet? Is it safe for me? Am I ready? When will this end? It's like it's checking. And every time that part runs its full circle, the adrenals fire. Stress hormones rise. And the body stays in emergency mode. But when that watching part, that checker, is seen clearly and without fighting it, something in the body releases and the adrenals rest. The stress hormones settle. The body receives a signal it may never have received before, that it is not under threat, that it does not need to perform or hold anything together, and that it is safe enough to simply be there. And in that settling, in that quiet after the checker rest, something becomes clear. Something that is always there but cannot be heard over the noise of survival. And that's you. The truth of you. You are the awareness underneath all of it. The ground that is never in survival, never in emergency. It is here. Whole, complete, and unchanged. Just waiting for you to remember it. The healing is not in the understanding, it is in the returning again and again and again to the ground that is already whole. Bringing the body, the gut, the shoulders, the tissue, the blood into that wholeness. Not above it, within it. Resting with the body in silence, feeling the inside. That is what the body has been waiting for. It's not a practice. It's not a protocol. It's just you. Present and here.